Let's start with the biggest name in soccer. Lionel Messi just broke the all-time record for the most goals in men's World Cup history. Take us through that moment and the rest of the match between Argentina and Austria so far.
Well, Christine, it was a bit of a dramatic moment for Messi because he had an opportunity earlier in the match to get that 17th record-setting goal from the penalty spot. Not only did it not get saved, he missed the goal entirely. That is completely out of character for Messi. But what is in character is an ability to pop up in the absolute biggest moments. And Argentina is built around feeding the greatest of all time, and thus they fed him. They found a little move down the left side. Messi, as always, walking, waiting, calculating, saw where the space would be, arrived in the space, left foot, bottom corner. That's the way the best player in the history of this sport does it. He's now on 17. I'm watching the corner down here. It's still 1-0 Argentina. They are on track to win Group J as expected.
What a beautiful game. What a beautiful player. Andrew, two other big stars will be playing again today. France's Kylian Mbappe and Norway's Erling Haaland. Both of them scored twice in their first match. What could they do for an encore?
Well, Mbappe could actually tie Messi today against Iraq with a hat trick, as incredible as that sounds given his age and the number of tournaments that he has played in. But Mbappe seems to have found his form at the right time for France. We know in previous World Cups he's been a dominating player, but there has always been just a little bit of drama with the France team ahead of World Cups. That seems to have dissipated. If their best players playing this way, why can't they go back to yet another final and win another one? Meanwhile, Haaland is introducing himself to the world. And Christine, there is stardom in soccer, and then there is World Cup stardom. It is a different beast, a different animal. There's a reason why Mundial, World Cup, was the last trophy, the last pelt that Lionel Messi needed. He got it. Now Haaland is trying to make his way in this massive tournament with a little bit less supporting cast. But by the way, I have friends in New York City today who say that the Norwegians have taken over FIDE. So watch out for them down in the financial district.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.